Our next act has a very brief introduction. He calls himself an artist. Give it up for Jeremy.
This isn't part of the art? Maybe it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. I like this thing. It's like a clown noise. Oh wow, it's my voice. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. I should have just let you either figure it out or wonder, what is he doing exactly? He seems sad? Yeah. I juggled depression, I guess. That was amazing. I always want to follow up with juggler. Or an announcement about board members, one of the two. There you go! Well, look it up. So I'm going to tell you a brief little story or whatever. This is a couple months ago or whatever, and it takes place, starts out with me in the bathroom in front of the mirror. I'm walking there, I'm just peacocking it, you know? I'm like, there's a mirror right there, it's great. I'm like, yeah! Look at this! I got it all right here, and like, I don't need anyone else or whatever. This is good. Time to plan out the next day. So I leave the bathroom, I go to my room, and I take out my pen and I start writing, you know, the next day. I'm like, let's write a little. And as I'm writing, I realize my handwriting has gotten a little bit too good. It sounds a little bit bizarre, but what it means is my brain is clear. And when my brain is clear, it means I see things clearly. And I don't want to see things too clearly. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm depressed. And I'm just sitting there like, oh no. And my brain is just buzzing. I have like one of those buzzy brains or whatever. I don't know if you have them. I think a lot of alcoholics have them. I don't drink though. I just suffer on my own. Healthy. So I'm sitting there, I'm suffering or whatever. And you might wonder what this is. Sometimes it's just pure, just kind of too many thoughts. But somehow, everything around me was too loud, you know. My parents were too loud. What they were watching was, everything was just, even what was going on in my head was too loud. Like the music it was playing was too loud, like pretty much every place that plays music. And it's been like a 30-second loop of 2 songs. It was just, you know, I was just sitting there, I was like, my brain's going, to the moon, ooh. To the moon, ooh. To the moon, and for a while, eventually it gets a little bit boring. And you start to hate it, you start to hate yourself, so I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to write, because that's what I do, right? That's not how I'll wait until tomorrow, I'll do it today. So I take out my pen and my paper and I start writing, and I don't exactly remember what I wrote. It was basically just, I hate myself, but poetically worded. Clever. You can imagine your own lines or whatever. And I'm writing that, and I'm like, I don't think this is helping. So I'm like, and I go up, and at some point I decide to use the bathroom, but not the best decision. So I catch myself in the mirror again, and I'm like, I should have avoided this. I don't want to see you. Look, and it's sad for a while. And I go back to my room and I'm like, what should I do? And I'm like, I should probably learn how to understand this. So I take out my computer and I go to Google, because it's got all the information. It does. And I Google up depressive episodes for people like me. You can figure it out. And I click on it and I read through it, and it's not very hopeful. It's like, sometimes people like Jeremy will try to seek out therapy, but it doesn't work very often because they have poor communication skills. I think I communicate okay. I didn't think that back then. I was like, thank you. SpectrumNews.org. Okay, keep scrolling. And it said something about ruminations, and I'm like, what does that mean? Too many syllables. 4, get out of here. So I Google it, I Google up ruminations, and the first result is repeated thought or phrase, and I'm like, there it is. to the moon. Okay. And there's a second definition. The second definition being the act of chewing one's cud. And I'm like, ha, cud. And I felt a little bit better about that. And I felt better because I knew at some point I realized, I know this is going to end or whatever. Depressive episodes always end, everything ends or whatever. Shush. And, I just kind of eventually I took out my phone, I started talking to myself, I could control the noise or whatever. I don't have to rely on the air conditioning vents. It's just kind of like God whispering in your ear, like, you're okay, Jeremy. You're not going to die, which is lying, God's lying. But I felt better. I felt better on myself. And I went up to go to the mirror again with my phone, still talking to myself, but in a good way. I think I'm good at that. And I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, you're okay. And that's how I ended the night. To the moon. Thank you very much.